Hey guys, this is Kirop speaking, and today we are back in automation with the, light campaign V4.3 patch 7. And this is still the open beta, of course. We are getting this wrapped up and ready to release before Christmas. And that means some more testing is on its way. And we are going to do that right here. How about some attempts at campaign with all the new competitors being really strong now that we've updated the lookup tables and various algorithms that guide them designing their cars, and also just made the game better overall. But yes, you might ask yourself, like, what, Kirop, where did you come from all of a sudden? Answer is, well, I was away for a bit, and I'm still away. This is just an excuse to be here. And that is because, A, way too much work with automation at the moment, for the Ellisbury update specifically, and then, have my second child. So she's now 6 weeks old, almost, so lots to do there too. Very, very little time for YouTube, as you might understand. But anyway, this is work, so I guess I have to take some time for that. It's a good excuse, like I mentioned. But now, let's jump into a new campaign game and just see how it plays, right? I think we're going for the... well, okay, there are some strings to update. But yeah, what are we going for? I think it's going to be the hardcore start. In case you don't know, in this new version of the campaign, or the Ellisbury update in general, these countries do have different starting tech pool levels to give you the correct feel of the country. And Archana is a little behind the curve, to put it mildly. Well, I'm going to start with the insane setup here, and insane is actually quite insane now, especially when you start in Archana. So I think I'm going to make it a little milder, just to want to have the proper experience, but this is not supposed to be a record run or anything. I just want to see how it plays. That is also why I am going to set it to absolutely neutral competition, 100%. The thing is, when you're starting in Archana, that as soon as borders open, these other countries don't have the same problems as Archana, so their cars will just be way better. I think 100 million gives us a little bit of a buffer there, doesn't it? 2 plots of land, small, no factory, not needed with 100 million, no tech whatsoever. We can go negative if we wanted to, but considering that we are starting at -2 for everything anyway, yeah, ouch, I don't think we want to go even lower. So let's take a look here. Yeah, high volatility is fine, nothing there, engineering time 100%. And here, in case you're wondering, and this is where we see that new tech pool offset. As you can see here, we're starting at -2 in 1940, and then we're slowly climbing. As other countries open up, we're trying to normalize, but even in 2020, we are getting a 0 tech pool offset. If we were to choose Gazmir, on the other hand, we would start with a +2 and then trail off to a 1. Dalua is quite interesting, as they start out with -1 and go all the way up to +2. Just to play out, or plan out rather, the start a bit more, let's take a look at the starting familiarity. And we see here it's V8s slightly, but mostly V4s. We don't have V4s. Inline 4s. Okay, ladder stuff. OHV. You know what? And coil and spring. Okay. Well, you know what that sounds like? That sounds like utility to me. Let's try that. I don't think I've ever made a Archanan start with utility vehicles. And just checking, labor costs are at 35%. Florina is at 70%. The markets that open up are, let's see, I think that's here. So Florina in 1960, and Dalua is opened up from the start. Okay, so we are going to have a nice labor cost advantage over Florina once they open up. And then we, I guess, can just try to undercut our competition, because they are definitely going to have better tech. But here we go. Tax rate just 15%, also a big advantage. Well, the lure starts better, but it's fine. Compared to these, 35% really crushing. Yep, okay, I'm happy with the Yanagrad group. Rolls right off your tongue, doesn't it? Ah, your family connections from the Gulag have granted you access to a level 0 car dealership network. Thanks, fam. So let's see, we do have delivery. Utility isn't too bad, as you can see. There is a decent chunk of market to be had there. And let's check this out. We are in Archana. We do want to check out utility. Utility sport in Archana. And now let's see, who's the biggest dog in the race? They do care mostly about reputation. It's good to know. And they overall care very little about it. Okay, so the balance between prestige and reputation is this, and they care just 80% about it. Generalist Archana, level 4, and ooh, we do have some serious competition here. They do have, a chunky market share too. 28.5% market share and 47.8% market share. Awareness sitting just below 30. It is going to be tough to be competing against them, but seeing that there are only... Hana also has an industry one. Oh, damn. Okay, this is tough competition. What is their lineup though? So they have utility budget, light delivery, and stuff that doesn't matter because no one buys it. Okay, you can see all their trims here, by the way, and they're all named as to what they are and which facelift it is. So here we have the same utility budget, off-road utility. Okay, should we try to cram ourselves into this already crowded market? I don't know. What other options do we have? Family utility, maybe? They do have trims for that too. Although, are they all too convincing? Look at those comfort ratings and prestige. They are absolute garbage. But that is exactly what you would expect from them. Yeah, I think we can beat that. Let's try to make a utility vehicle and a family utility premium or something like that. Do we even have the premium market here? Whoops, closed it. No. Archanans don't even know what premium means, so sorry, no. Okay, let's start a new car project then. We target utility. Should we AI generate? Yeah, let's see what it pumps out. I'm curious. Oh, okay. Pretty much nailed it. 102%. Well, that's not too shabby. So let's go through the car and see what the AI has crafted for us. It doesn't look too good on the brakes, but that's to be expected with 1940 tech. This body. Alright, we do have plenty... Oh, what is going on here? We have plenty of options. And it's quite a large car. Yeah, it will give us better ratings for cargo and stuff. So I think we're going to stick with the 2.8 variant. The 2.6 will be a little cheaper, but yeah, I think for stats-wise, we go for the larger one. So chassis, what did we choose? Steel? Nah, can't really do that because that would require us to have a medium factory. So we go with this one, aluminium. And ladder frame, steel chassis material. That is familiarity very high. And then longitudinal, there's nothing else there. And of course, what do we want here? I think we go with leaf. And here you can clearly see on display the beauty that is starting in Archana with -2 tech pool. We could up this, but that is making it take forever to engineer. Although we have such cheaper options, really, that we could probably afford it. Like a +1, well, +1 is still a -1, effectively. Well, yes, looking at the engineering time, it's not all that punishing, is it? But then again, we can probably squeeze out some more reliability if we leave it a little short with the engineering sliders, that is. So yeah, let's go onwards. What did they make for an engine? Perfect. Well, that's exactly what we wanted. That's a massive engine though. 1.5 liters almost. No, it sounds weird, but that's actually really damn large for Archana with -2 tech pool. And you can see that right here. I mean, we're above the first of the strength limits of the gearbox. That's not too worrisome. Like if you're a little beyond that, that's fine. But we are also, for the pistons right above there, get a minor penalty to it. This engineering is going to be so cheap. This for the familiarities that are already present, it's really damn good. So, can we up this? We could. But do we really want to? Oh yeah, you know what? We are going to get our 36-month reduction on this very first project, so we probably should make use of that and try to get in a bit more quality, because that is going to be cut down in length, in engineering time length there anyway. And maybe a little larger as a baseline. I'm going to go with 78 mil and just 76 here. No, let's make it 1.7 liters. So 79. Oof. Oh, large. Big boy engine. And now here, what? Okay, yes. We're going to pull that one down. Let's make it an 82, and here we make it really stable. Really stable, you see. 74. Yeah, like this. Like this, a 1.4 liter. And look at the results. Aren't they beautiful? Now we have a gearbox that is scaled to the much bigger engine. And so now we don't even see the limit anymore. And we have lowered our torque and power significantly too. We don't need anything fancy here. What, balance shafts? Are you mad? Can't afford stuff like that. And who needs smoothness anyway? I mean, it's completely overrated. So, it's not, but we say it is. If you don't have a choice, what are you supposed to do? We can put the crank at a... not quite. Can we put the crank? Yeah, we could put it there with a plus. That's a +1 already. That hurts. Yeah, I guess we... Do we have to? Nah, let's go for the big boy. Here, it's the heavy iron crank. By the way, it's so hard for me to remember what even was in the pre-Ellisbury update, the 4.2, because I've been looking at this for so long. Can't see the new block materials. I think, yeah, these are all new as well, right? The light and heavy and the in-between options. 4,800, that's like 3 times as much RPM as we need with this one. And let's continue on. This is all looking pretty solid. I would have gone for roughly 20. So let's do this. How about the lifters? 3,900. We can rev this thing. Don't be shy. Like there. There you go. Everything at -2. How expensive is this? Ooh, very. Ouch. It's because of this one. Not really. Why is this so expensive? Doesn't change much in the overall engineering time, so could almost think of increasing the quality here. No actual setup is being done here, no tuning just yet. 2 carburetors, are you mad? They are way too expensive and not reliable enough either. Now look at this one. So we're going to switch over. It's nice for eco, yo, but fuel is cheap. So let's see. Yep, more reliability. And I'd already had put 1 quality into there, so that reliability doesn't suck all too much. But I think this starts to hurt. Oof, set up to 70. Yeah, I think I'm going to put it at +1. Do want to be reliable. Huh. Okay. Question. Should we go for 92 leaded instead? because that is on the rise in Archana, and that makes us able to sell in Dalua as well. I think that's a yes. So leaded 92. Oh, unleaded 91 doesn't exist. So, but you see, if we are only selling in Archana, this would kind of kill us, as you see there. Unleaded, if we switch it up to leaded 92, yeah, fuel availability is not perfect there. Let's go for unleaded 85, aka horse piss, and then we are a very spicy horse piss. They had a few too many bottles, you know, but then just have it at a margin of 1 helps us a little bit, just a few sub-percentage points. Oh, we're passing Wes 1. Wow, amazing. But now I think it's time for some actual tuning, because the rest is looking okay. So let's go into foregraph mode and see where we're at. So this is a little too restrictive. Yeah, that's actually quite good. And now we tune carb size to way lower. Twin carb, really? Do we need to? We could save some time on this and get higher reliability. I think I'm going with a single carb, you know. That's, I mean, the engine is shit anyways. it's well within ballpark of what we are aiming for. So this one is now strangling at 4K. That's good, because that means some extra torque down low, and thus efficiency. And manifold size. Yeah, let's bring that one up as well. You can see the torque curve moves slightly. And fuel map, yeah, looking good. But we do want to be less extreme on the compression. That's looking better. And now the last one, header size. That needs to be way smaller as well. Let's go to here. Yeah, let's have a peak there. It's also upping our low end power, and baffles fine. Okay, I think we're done here. It's a really nice shitbox engine, I would say. Emissions we don't care about. Power torque, let's see what it does. 31.5 kilowatts. Wow, amazing. 93 Newtonians. And we have a reliability of 39. Okay, I think that's good enough for this one. Oh, look at this beauty. And we're going to make it larger. Can't make it larger. Okay, well, make it larger tray. Larger cabin. Larger cabin. And do we have a morph here somewhere? Make it larger, taller. More air resistance. And negative to body quality is actually bad. That goes on a lot of stats, and engineering time is quite low. So I think what I'm going to do is... it goes on the production units like crazy though. So 52... I want to be at least at 0 here. It hurts, but gotta do it. Alright, no designing for us here. Wow, this thing is slow. It is dog slow. We are well within limits for... Oh, this is a 4 ratio. We don't need a 4 ratio. Only need 3. We're good. Thanks. I think this is looking quite solid. 0 to 100 time is 1,000 seconds. If you have a hurricane in the back. But we could up this. More torque limit, more reliability. Blah. Not really. Oh, it does have a manual locker. And 4x4 already. That's helpful. It's useful in Archana. And we do get a decent off-road rating. Let's take a look at our traction test a little bit later on, as we have set up everything else. 155s. This tuning isn't perfect. You can see D and S have switched place. Before they were the other way around. So now it's much more easy to tune for both sportiness and drivability. Not that this thing will have any sportiness, but I mean, it's worth mentioning. And tires, they're dirt cheap already. Do we need anything better? Does that matter? Prestige a little. Who cares about prestige? No one in Archana. And brakes. Okay, why are brakes? Wow, they're bad. Why are they so bad? Oh, okay. But the 5 mils we get, these are already kind of maxed out. How about just upping quality? Does that hurt too much? No, I think it's fine. Can always save money by going lower in the rear. Rear force, good. Front force doesn't need to be that overwhelming. That's also looking solid. Braking at maximum load. Can we get this a bit better? That's good for utility. So if we go up a little here, yeah, you can see that increased quite drastically. Yeah, and only costing us some drivability. I think that's a worthwhile compromise. No terminal oversteered, fast cornering. What do you even call fast cornering with this thing? Like 42 kilometers an hour? Anyway, cooling, airflow. Let's grab 3.5% extra. And by that I mean reliability. I do want to be better than the competition with this one. Though this thing already has brake airflow. Does that make a big difference to engineering time? Yeah, decent chunk. But oof, like if you look at the engineering time, that is not to be underestimated. It's quite a big addition there, so I think I'm going to skip that. And the off-road under tray is helping us a good amount in off-road. It's a decent stat, 34. Well, brakes, 3 bench in the front. Okay, what? Like what? Comfort 9.7 with premium and luxury radio. I think we are going to... can we cheap out on this? This is terrible. Like, they can't pay for this stuff, so... Oh man, this is getting really bad. But we're going to make it really damn cheap. But if you look at the prestige component of having the luxury AM radio, it's hard to beat, isn't it? I'm going to compromise. Look at that. So this saves about, going to standard saves about $500 material costs, and then the none to luxury AM radio is $655. Yeah, that could be decent, but can we afford to up this? I think the answer is no. Let's leave it there, and in a facelift, if we then still have money, up that a bit. So now some tuning. No, recirculating ball is good. Going to use that. Advanced 40s. That's fine. -2. That probably changes drastically as you up it. But also... Whoa! Engineering time! No! 60. Let's try to keep it at 60. Weight distribution is way front. But if we pull it to the rear... Ow! 70. Okay, no, let's leave it exactly where it was. Ah, that's why comfort is dead. It's not very comfortable. I've seen better. We don't have camber settings, of course, with this one, but we don't need to because we do have tow. Oh, okay. Seeing this, some suspension quality is pretty much free. And it's a few little stats. Not significant, but it's okay. So now, for the tune of this, you see both are pretty close to 100 already, but we do want to bring the drivability down ever so slightly more. So let's do that. That was overshooting it, which is bad because we don't have anything else to fine-tune it with. There you go, another one off the sway bars and one in extra tow did the trick. And now, they're just quite similar to competitors, isn't it? Let's check that out. Ooh! Yeah, I think it's very comfortable compared to competitors. This isn't too bad. Oh, and look at this. We have a reliability score of 53. The competitor is average. Best in class is 41.5. Unfortunately, though, we cannot sell it for that price. What is their budget even? Oh, well, that's a little tight. I can see why they're trying to sell this without any entertainment in it. We're going for heavy utility then, I guess. But still, this is like way out there. Even at 8K, which is not something that we are going to be able to match, this is looking dire. Yeah, test drag action. How quick is this thing? Let's find out. Here we go. And clutch dump. There you go. 28 kilometers an hour. It's rather rapid. You can almost feel the acceleration. The cornering though. Getting through these corners at 55 kilometers an hour is not the best I've seen. This one is telling us that we are going to sell around 90 cars per month at 8,000. I don't think we can match that price, but if that number holds up, I think that's a good start. Now we're just going to clone this one and make a family utility vehicle out of it. A 5-door, look at this beauty. And that one should have massive practicality. Let's see what we need to retune. Gearing still looks fine. Well, family utility here is not thinking of it too highly. Where are we lacking? So, we still beat them in comfort. Drivability, not so much. We need to up our game there. And prestige, competitor score is down the toilet. It's great. A little low on safety. Practicality, they're winning on practicality, but what seating arrangement do we... Oh, I see. Let's go 2 seats here. We go with a +3 right there. That should put our practicality through the roof. Yes, that is looking excellent. 65 practicality with all the pluses. Oh yeah, this is a new seating option, by the way. You can basically remove all the seats if you wanted to. Can sit on the bonnet and drive from there. If we can get up the drivability stat from here, having this arrangement could actually be really damn powerful. You see, that's some of the highest scoring desires. This one doesn't have to be as low with its first gear, so we can grab some more drivability there, sacrificing some of that off-road and utility. Not too much though. I would love to get rid of the 4x4 for this family version, but I think that, that just gives us a little bit extra drivability because you don't have to fight the mode switcher, just potentially destroying your car. But on the other hand, this is going to cost us additional engineering time and such, so I'm going to keep that in there. And the Archana roads, not known for being pothole-free, exactly. Could go with medium or compound or hard long life. That will be decent. And some extra tire width on top of that. And now, where do the brakes take us? Not to a stopping place, that is for sure. That is it's taking a while. From top speed, not even 100 kilometers an hour. 4 seconds brake time. That's atrocious. We do have more force to use. We don't really care too much about the brake fade and utility here. So I think I'm going with 50 pad type, just to get some more comfort and drivability out of it. Compensating with brake force instead. So higher fade on the utility side, but not much we can do about it there. Yeah? Oh, I think that would work out. This is certainly something that we do need to fight as soon as we make a facelift. Quality of safety. This engineering time is already quite a bit longer than we wanted to start with. Still fine, 68 there. One low, you could argue. That would be nice. But otherwise, if we up this is 80. That's not acceptable. Okay, well, I guess we're done here apart from fine-tuning. Can we fine-tune? No, we can't. So it's already fine. And now, this is our setup. Oh, okay, it's trying to sell it at 5k. Yeah, that's completely ridiculous. But I think the potential market penetration here is quite good. And I'm trying to probably produce this in a small one factory. I know that sounds a little ambitious, but that would allow us to go for one extra trim. Let's take another look at the markets, what would make sense. Ah, yeah, I see what. Delivery. Definitely the delivery segment. Very close to what we're building already. So, setting up another clone here. This is going to be our delivery vehicle. There was a good body for this. There we have it. Ooh, can make it even higher. Can we make it longer? Long boy, yep. There you go. And it's already scoring really well in delivery. Let's target this one. What? How? You can fit so many seats in there. What is this? Like, have I selected the right one? Wow. You want to put... Yeah, I guess. I guess depending on where the actual border between the cargo space and the passenger space is, that could almost fit. But no, I think we're going to go with a 3-seater. And now some more tuning magic. Let's put up the front toe, and there we have perfect drivability once again. 43. It's looking really good. We do have no advantage over the competition in this one. Wow. This is bad. Yes, but we do have an advantage in comfort, and I believe also in reliability. Yes. In off-road, big advantage. And in utility, about same. About the same. Ah, market coverage. It does look quite good. We do cover the off-road market as well. And, well, there's not much happening when we switch on the lure because they don't even have the fuel. So, ridiculous prices apart, we just think we're done here. This has been a good design session for a starter car in Archana, or so I would think. Let's see if this one holds up. Total of 26 months without changing anything. That is good. And the biggest vectors here are interior and... Oh yeah, there we have the quality. Interior and, of course, safety. Can't skimp on that one any more than we already have, but it's sitting at -2. So we do need more reliability. 55 here. Sounds like a pretty solid number to aim for. And we do have just a cost of 5-6 million. Could go a little higher to push time down and to make it ever so slightly more reliable still. But that quickly escalates, as you see. We don't have time for learning, even though that would probably be smarter to do, so that we do get some of the familiarity built up quicker. Here you see the number for familiarity gain, and you see this one goes up quite drastically. But also that's 3 months extra. Can't really afford that, can we? Unless we further drop the tooling. 5 more steps. This is all handmade anyway. Alright. Some more learning. There you go. Now for the engine. This new layout. Helping us to understand where this engine is in. It's looking good. Let's go in there. Oh, look at that. Our cheapo engine is actually really damn cheap. Perfect. And we up the... yeah, reliability should be upped. Can go down a little on the tooling and fill up the rest to 18 months with learning and funding cuts. Nah, more reliability. Yeah, there we go. I'm very happy with this setup. Let's see, 4.7 million, 129% learning. Engine factory. Did we have an engine factory? Okay, no, we did not. But we could build one. That's 46 million. That's pushing it. That's aggressive to start out with an engine factory, but I think especially when you're going for cheapo markets like this, it's almost a requirement. Because where are you, like if you have to pay the quadruple for your engines at least through contracts work, then I don't think that really works. So I can't compete with the prices then. Just the iron foundry, yeah, I guess. We're going to run it very lean anyway, because these engines are super quick to produce, so we shouldn't see much damage to the tooling, so we can run this for a long time. Build time in months is 13, which is also good, because we have our project scheduled for 18 months. And now... oh no. Oh no. Okay. How many shifts do we need? Can we... ouch. Yeah, this hurts. We kind of need one shift at the start, right? And we have 18 months. Can go with this. So, 16 months for one shift? Yeah, I think I keep it there. Ugh, the engine's cost us 1.2k. I guess you can't make it much cheaper than this. That is 2 ouchies for us. But it does help. So a little bit extra tooling quality. And maybe some more automation here. It's not too expensive. Quality threshold a little bit higher. Still slowdown of 30%. Okay. What does that leave us with for the car here? So factory, this is all aligning somewhat well. And now, car factory. How expensive are you going to be? Probably not very, because it's all manual labor. But we have to build it first. So there we have that. And we start with a small one. It's fine. No add-ons. Not needed. Engine factory basically remains unused, even at 2 shifts. Flags, just the one for aluminium. Otherwise, it's quick to build. Minimum shifts 0.5. Maximum shifts... can we press that down a bit more? Can we go for like 1.5? And target shifts are at 1? Here we do the same thing. 65 quality. 13 months until we have 1 shift personnel. That's ow. What prices do we have in there? This is car materials, 5k. Car labor, car engineering. Engine? The engine costs more than that. Didn't we... Yeah, I have to check that. That was 1.2k, wasn't it? Ah, I can see that. Yeah, so the production costs is including all of that, but internally we seem to be getting that for free, which isn't quite accurate. But let's continue on here. Forecasting tool. Yeah. Oh my god. This is not looking good, is it? Ouch. Yeah, we can't really compete with this. But maybe we can stretch it out with this. Let's take a look at the markets again. Everything is green, but the affordability is 1%, 10%. Oh no. Yep, here we have the actual prices. Look at this. We sell 10 cars. Oh, wow. How much do we have to lower prices in order to get anything happen? Maybe we should just try to sell at like 5% or 10% markup. Just to build a base, like make a few losses here and there, but overall just try to get a foothold. It is much better. That is much better. It's not good by any means, but it is at least occupying my workforce slightly. So what I'm going to do here is the following. I'm just going to put them down to maximum. We make them even cheaper. Like, we're just going to produce at half a shift, and that's it. And see what comes out of it. Like, minimize our losses, right? And minimize the maintenance we need to do on these factories. And then work on a facelift. Basically have this in silent production on the sidelines, and then work on a facelift alongside of it. And prepare for the Farinian market. No, wait a sec. The Farinian market doesn't open until 1960. I think we got a problem there. Possible profit. Minus 4,700 buckaroos. Yeah, ouch. So our costs are up to 8k. So 7k for the two first, and then the family utility is the expensive one with 8k. And I haven't tweaked these numbers yet. That's up to tooling quality. They have basically screwdrivers only anyway. Oh, that makes it quite a bit better. We can afford it. It's just a few million more. Ouch. And up the threshold here as well. 18% slowdown. That's making it better. I mean, we're now only losing 4.1k per car. Back to the forecaster. What do we have here? Did it already calculate the forecast? Look at this. We're at 0.3 shifts required. Can basically fire everyone after like a year or two and then just sell out of inventory. Need to make a slight change here for my crew as this is taking too long, supposedly. Go down to 65. Sign it off again. Alright, forecaster. Where are we at? Calculate the forecast. Why is this so expensive? Okay, my final offer, 5% margin. Here we go. So if we want to actually sell what we produce, we need to do that at a margin of 0%. Family utility budget by our competitors, one of our main competitors, selling 84 cars a month. It's a wagon. And ours is looking a bit better, I would say. A bit more versatile. I can't remember to ever have been so hard pressed on one of these forecasts. This is really damn tough. It's like, if you consider how far away this is from 100x difficulty, that's insane. So it's really good. We have some headroom now for challenge. And this is looking better. I approve. Engineering and staff not taking longer than it should. We are basically at bare bones minimum for covering our costs, and guess that's it. It costs us 69 million. That is nice that we have 31 million left over. Almost. Okay, well, some marketing budget right there. And we're going to sign off the selected projects and dive into it. What do we need? Marketing. We need to somehow establish some useful stuff here. Let's see. How about cargo volume? Cargo volume is reasonably cheap. Gets us a good coverage down here. Off-road isn't too expensive either. So let's put something in this. And then some utility. That is also pretty cheap. Drivability is expensive, but goes across markets. So that might be useful. Reliability, though. Let's see. One in there basically goes into all the categories as well. I think I'm going with this one instead. Towing capacity is something that goes hard onto the family utility and utility segments. And it is reasonably cheap as well. Like level 3 only costs us $1,000, so I think I'm going with this one too. And then focusing on company reputation. Ouch, 21k, but I think that's worth it overall. So back to the hub, and now, save once more. These ratios are looking fantastic so far. That is without some of the competition doing their facelifts though. And we are going to check them out soon again. Let's speed through the first year. We're selling a few cars here. Already? That's not too bad. Okay, let's see where we're at. So 1 year later. And in the markets, let's go to the sales breakdown again. Oh, we are right there. Selling one car. Stats are looking nice, but do they have any Mark IIs in here yet? Nope, nothing there, and no facelifts here either. And that is why our cars are still holding up. Let's see for how long that lasts. And the engine factory is just at, what? 40%? Uh-oh. Might be a bit of a delay there. And now we're going nose diving. Taking a dip in the economy as well. We have had some really nice growth though overall. Oh, especially in Archana. That was the highest one. It's good to see that we have build quality upped. That is giving us a decent bonus. And now comes the first month of no sales. Let's see, because the engine factory isn't ready yet. Yeah, more sales, no deliveries. And we are having to wait another 2 months. Ouch. Well, let's go. Another 2 months. Can we stomach the pain? Yes, we can. Oh, no, it produced. Yay, they started producing. Huh. Alright, so currently, this is looking reasonably good. We're making a profit of 83k. We do have some stock months in reserve, or in terms of pre-orders. That's my reserve, the negative type of reserve. So far so good. Are we going to survive? I guess we're going to find out in the next episode. That here, though, is looking really damn good. We are making a reputation for ourselves, and prestige is not a problem for us because we have luxury radios. And with that, I hope you enjoyed. See you guys next time.